Hey, everybody, this is Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Contact. Can I get a hit?
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And pitching here today, Eric Lauer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. The pitch. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That one felt good. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Now it's the power speed combo. Derek Jeter. And there's a base hit to left.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. You know, when you look around the game and think about the best power hitters in the sport, this guy. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A big blow to the home fans. His 7th home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The pitch. Foul ball there.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Hammered, base hit, and it kicks off the base of the wall.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So, man aboard, number 50, stepping in now for the Yankees, coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. So digging in, Reggie Jackson. And that one hammered way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw in. The tag out. But they do get a run.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Now it's going to be Jorge Posada. Line drive. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, getting the nod in this one, Garrett Cole. And Singy, he's fresh off tossing a no-no his last time out.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now up for Tampa Bay, number 50. Swings and misses. Strike one. Chris, you look at Garrett Cole, and he changed in terms of his profile. He threw a lot of sinkers when he was with the Pirates. When he went to Houston, everything changed. More four-seamers and more reliance on the breaking ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Manuel Margot. Next offering. Pop foul off to the right out of play.
Yeah, you credit the analytics and just the great system that the Astros have notoriously had in terms of helping pitchers really discover their potential. But yeah, it's got a great fastball. He's very confident in it, but sometimes that can also hurt him, giving up a lot of home runs.
Foul ball still 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And fouled off.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Rays held in check here. They trail it here 4-0. Second inning set to go. Here's the second baseman, Shohei Ohtani. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. That was a moonshot. His 7th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And now the big-time power threat, Mickey Mantle. Liner, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Man at first, and next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. He's already homered in this game.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 7-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Eric Lauer gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Keenan Middleton. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Keenan Middleton.
One out, bases empty. Here's a big power threat, Ken Griffey Jr. Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And next for New York, number 50. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Ripped on a line. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, number 0.
The center fielder, number 0.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
There's a strike at the knees. And it's 0-2. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
The wind of the pitch. The punch out there, and one away.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Number 1 getting ready to hit. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. There's the strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson.
Number 18,
Reggie getting the start in right, batting 6th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Middleton back to work. That's a laser base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. And you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
So a man aboard. And up next for New York, Lou Gehrig. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Jackson around second, headed for third. Relay throw home, and he's in there as a run scores.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's some real power at the plate. Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped right center field. Margot moving back. Back some more. Got it. Leaping catch robs a homer. Runner tagging for third.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, the solo homer his first time. Liner snagged at first.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 10-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next for New York, Derek Jeter. Smoked into left, base hit.
Everything came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
First and third, 2 away. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 10-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Here's Wander Franco. Franco, in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. In 2022, Garrett Cole set the Yankees single-season strikeout record with 257 punch-outs. Pretty amazing mark for that historic franchise. And he beats the throw very close right there.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Trey Mancini now. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Chris, you know what they call Mancini?
Boom, boom.
That's right. For Ray Mancini, the famous boxer, it stuck when he started hitting home runs, though, in baseball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And now it's going to be Ha-Sung Kim. He swings and fouls one off. Righty delivers. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Hit in the air, right field. Jackson should have this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 50.
So up next, number 50. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Oh, 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the righty deals. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 10-0. Rays, they go to the bullpen. Aaron Sanchez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And stepping in is the speedy number 50.
Number 50.
The wind and the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. Home run number 15 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. In there safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So, man aboard. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. Fouled off to the right.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig. Probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
0-1 now. And a base hit into right center field. Reggie chugging around third. He scores, and they extend their lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. There's a swing and a drive. And that one's gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 14-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now on the mound for the Rays, Garrett Clevenger. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Another homer, and they add on. It's 15-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And here is Mickey Mantle. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Oh, that hit him. Toss to Mancini. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The batter, the designated hitter,
and now the DH, Babe Ruth. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Lifted in the air, right field. Margot puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tags up for third.
the center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Foul ball. That's ripped to right down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Yankees out in front, 15-0. And welcome back. Manuel Margot up to the plate.
The right fielder, Manuel Margot.
The pitch. They say it went.
0-1.
Here's 0-1. And strike 2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And the batter now, number 24. Went down on strikes his first time through. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Next offering is in for a strike. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Number 0 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
0-1. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that, and that'll do it. Down in order, go the Rays. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, number 50.
Number 50.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Here's a big power threat, Reggie Jackson. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 16-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. This one ripped, but foul to the right. One down, base is empty. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now here is Jorge Posada. That's in for a strike. Late swing fouled off.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Posada with a swing and a drive deep to left. And gone. His 7th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 18-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for New York, Shohei Ohtani. That one fouled off. Hader, a former All-Star. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Line drive caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Here's the left fielder, Mickey Mantle. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Slapped foul. That one ripped. Can't get their base hit. The throw into second. Not in time. It's a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Derek Jeter now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Arozarena makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, number 1. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here comes the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Jackson trying to get there. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. His first at bat was a strikeout. That misses. Ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Got him. 2 gone.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And a foul ball. Now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
That one to first. Stops it on a slide. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth. Ruth measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Hader back to work. Well struck right field, and it's gone. He's done it again, and they tack one on the board. It's 19-0. This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. On the ground, Kim. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Number 50, the next to hit. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And next for New York, Reggie Jackson. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And now the lefty. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
One away, runners at first and third. And stepping in for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. Shoots a line drive single into right center. 1 run across. Reggie chugging around third. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. So, man aboard. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. And a base hit up the middle. Here comes Gehrig. Here's the throw to the plate. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Jason Adam into the game. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Number 47, Jason Adam.
And up next for New York, Shohei Ohtani. In there, and it's 0-1. Ohtani, a former Rookie of the Year, a career batting average over 350, and he was born in Japan. Posada off of first with 2 away. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that ball is gone. He powers one out to right field, and they add a couple more. It's 23-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And here is Mickey Mantle. And first offering is fouled off. Adam, 32 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Here comes the 0-1. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. He'll circle the bases. That's his third home run of the game. It's 24-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And next for New York, Derek Jeter. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This one smoked out to left. Arozarena makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 24-0. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Rays, Trey Mancini.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Second baseman.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ha-Sung Kim.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
0-1 down. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Next pitch is outside. Righty to the plate. Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Number 50 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. There's a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Here's the 0-2. He goes down looking. Ronaldo Lopez will take over here.
Number 40, Ronaldo Lopez.
Now here is Babe Ruth.
Leading off the designated hitter, Babe
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Lopez, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. But now he holds it first with a leadoff single. Little surprising he didn't try for two.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now Ken Griffey Jr. That one is absolutely belted. And that is gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 26-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And the batter will be the shortstop, number 50. That's out to center field. Number 0 under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one ripped. And gone! He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 27-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So a lefty out of the pen, Taylor Rogers.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Margot throws to second, to tag, and they cut him down going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning going.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's the second baseman, Shohei Ohtani. High fly ball, right field. Margot settles under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. And welcome back. And now, Manuel Margot.
the right fielder, Manuel Margot.
The line to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Kind of got it off the end of the bat, but he gets that knock because he was willing to go with the pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Number 0 stands in now and watches strike 1. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 27-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Kicks and fires. That one hammered center field. That's back. And it is gone. His 4th home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 28-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Now the number 2 hitter, Derek Jeter. On a line, base hit.
Batter, number 3. Designated.
So now the DH spot, Babe Ruth. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Margot going back some more, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Man at first, Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. Out towards right center field. Margot in pursuit. Makes the grab for the second out. Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air to left center. Number 0 drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now, number 1. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
In the air, right side. Jackson should have this one. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the left fielder,
Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Franco, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
In time to Gehrig. Franco gone on the play. That ends the frame. Welcome back. And now here is Reggie Jackson.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 29-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Rogers, in his 8th season, he features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
So, man aboard. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. Center field, number 0 settles under it, and it's caught for the out.
now batting, the second baseman,
Shohei Ohtani stepping in now for the Yankees. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Ripped to right, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a base hit, run scores.
couple of singles back to back. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So digging in, Derek Jeter. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Ohtani around third. He will score, and they extend their lead.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. And welcome back. Bottom of the ninth. Now up for Tampa Bay, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini.
Cole back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Number 50 moving under this one, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number one.
The batter, the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim next to hit for the Rays. Swings and misses. Strike one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Next one just misses. And the count 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Number 50 now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Down to their final strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game.
Mm-hmm.